On August 26, 2015, two employees of CBS affiliate WDBJ in Roanoke, Virginia, Allison Parker and Adam Ward, were conducting a morning live television interview near Smith Mountain Lake in Moneta when they were fatally shot. The interview was with Vicki Gardner, the executive director of the local Chamber of Commerce. Parker, age 24, and Ward, age 27, died at the scene, while Gardner survived. The gunman was identified as Vester Lee Flanagan II, age 41, a former reporter at WDBJ who had been fired in 2013 for disruptive conduct. During a car chase with police officers, Flanagan shot himself and died at a hospital after a 5-hour manhunt. The shooting occurred at 6:46 a.m. EDT in the middle of the segment, which was broadcast on WDBJ's morning news program, Mornin'. At least 8 gunshots were heard, followed by screams, while Parker was conducting the interview. A brief glimpse of Flanagan holding a Glock 19 9mm pistol was captured by Ward's camera. WDBJ switched back to morning anchor Kimberly McBroom at the station's news studio, who was confused by the noises and initially believed that they could have been a car backfiring or shots being fired in the background. Parker and Ward died at the scene, while Gardner was shot but survived following surgery at Carilion Roanoke Memorial Hospital. Parker died from gunshot wounds to her head and chest, while Ward died from shots to his head and torso. Gardner was shot in the back after she curled into a fetal position in an attempt to play dead. A total of 15 shots were fired. Staff in the WDBJ newsroom reviewed video footage of the incident from Ward's fallen camera and identified Flanagan as the likely gunman. They alerted General Manager Jeffrey Marks, who passed the information to the Franklin County Sheriff. Flanagan faxed ABC News at 8:23 a.m. and then phoned shortly after 10 a.m., confessing to the shooting. During the ensuing manhunt, authorities tracked Flanagan's cell phone to locate him. Flanagan abandoned his Ford Mustang at the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport and drove a rented Chevrolet Sonic north on I-81, then east on I-66. An automated license plate reader in Virginia State Trooper's car identified the rented Sonic at 11:20 a.m. The trooper attempted to initiate a traffic stop, but Flanagan sped away. His car ran off the side of the road and struck an embankment near Markham after a pursuit of less than 2 miles. Flanagan was found inside the car with gunshot wounds, which were apparently self-inflicted while driving. He was airlifted to Inova Fairfax Hospital in Falls Church, where he was declared dead at 1:26 p.m. Flanagan, a former employee of WDBJ, maintained accounts on Facebook and Twitter, which were suspended after he was named the suspect in the shooting. He repeated his claims of racial discrimination by WDBJ on both profiles, specifically naming Allison Parker and Adam Ward. He alleged that Parker had made a coded racist remark during her internship at WDBJ regarding a friend of Flanagan's, and that Ward had filed a complaint against him to the station's Human Resources Department after working with him on one occasion. On the day of the shooting, Flanagan uploaded a 56-second phone camera video to his Twitter and Facebook accounts before they were suspended. The video showed Flanagan walking up to the scene of the interview and brandishing a handgun for approximately 15 seconds without Parker, Ward, or Gardner noticing. Flanagan, pointing the weapon at Parker, opens fire directly at her. Parker flinches and screams before attempting to escape the attack. ABC News received a 23-page fax allegedly sent by Flanagan entitled "Suicide Note for Friend and Family." In the document, Flanagan described his grievances over what he alleged to be racial discrimination and sexual harassment committed by black men and white women in his workplace, believing that he was targeted because he was a homosexual black man. He claimed to have been provoked by the Charleston church shooting 2 months before and made threatening remarks about Dylan Roof, the perpetrator of that crime. Flanagan expressed admiration for Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, who perpetrated the 1999 Columbine High School massacre, and Sung Hui Cho, the perpetrator of the 2007 Virginia Tech shooting. Flanagan said in the note, "Yeah, I'm all fucked up in the head." After Flanagan's death, officers searched his rental car and found various items, including a Glock pistol with several magazines and ammunition, a cell phone, letters, notes, a to-do list, a suitcase containing 3 license plates, and several disguises, including a wig. On the night of Saturday, April 15, 2023, Atiq Ahmed, a former member of parliament or MP from India who was serving a life sentence for kidnapping and facing murder and assault charges, was murdered along with his brother Ashraf Ahmed in a dramatic shooting that was broadcast live on TV. The incident took place outside a hospital in Prayagraj, in the North Indian state of Uttar Pradesh, where the brothers were in police custody. 3 men fired more than 20 rounds of bullets at them from close range while they were taking questions from reporters. The 2 brothers died on the spot. According to police officer Ramit Sharma, the 3 assailants came on motorcycles posing as journalists and were carrying camera equipment, a microphone bearing the logo of a television network, and fake journalist IDs. They managed to reach close to Atiq and his brother on the pretense of recording a soundbite and fired at them from close range. Both sustained bullet injuries to the head. The attack was captured live on television by several broadcasters present at the scene. The assailants were named as Lavlesh Tiwari, 22, Mohit Purani, 23, and Arun Kumar Maurya, 18. The men surrendered to the police after the shooting and handed over their pistols, with at least one of them chanting Jai Shri Ram or Hail Lord Ram, a slogan that has become a battle cry for Hindu nationalists in their campaign against Muslims. The men reportedly told the police that they had been following the Ahmed brother for 2 days since they came into custody and wanted to carry out the killings to gain notoriety. They stated, "We wanted to kill Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf with the aim of completely wiping off the Atiq Ashraf gang and making a name for ourselves." Police said they were investigating further, but did not clarify if they were looking into a sectarian motive for the killing. Atiq Ahmed's brother and their wider family were notorious gangsters in the Uttar Pradesh criminal underworld, accused of running a crime syndicate embroiled in murder and extortion. The former politician had more than 100 different cases filed against him, including assault and murder. He was jailed for life in 2019 after being convicted of orchestrating a kidnapping while in prison. The Ahmed brothers had been in police custody relating to the murder of lawyer Umesh Pal, who had been a key witness in the case of another killing they were implicated in. In March 2023, Ahmed had filed a petition to the Supreme Court alleging his life was under threat from police. His lawyer, Vijay Mishra, said the incident was shocking as it is a clear failure of the police in ensuring the safety of his client. Uttar Pradesh, which is India's most populous state, with over 200 million people, has a reputation for criminality, and nearly half of its ministers, including the chief minister, have pending criminal cases against them. Opposition parties criticized the killings as brazen anarchy and a collapse of law and order, and accused Uttar Pradesh of operating as a mafia raj under the Bharatiya Janata Party, or BJP, who ruled both the state and central government. The state's chief minister, Yogi Adityanath, was one of the most hardline Hindu nationalist figures in the BJP and has regularly deployed incendiary language and a disregard for the rule of law in his pledge to crack down on crime in the state. Since Adityanath assumed power in 2017, the police force in Uttar Pradesh has gained a reputation for carrying out extrajudicial encounters of criminals who they claim attempted to escape or fired on officers first. This has resulted in nearly 9,000 police shootings and over 170 deaths in the past 5 years, with Muslims and Dalits being disproportionately targeted. During a speech earlier that year, Adityanath declared his intentions to destroy the criminals, and in a controversial speech in 2017, he stated that if anyone commits a crime, he will be shot down. Activists and former police officers have alleged that extrajudicial killings have become an unofficial policy in the state, carried out with impunity by the police. Adityanath announced that a judicial investigation has been launched into the killing of the brothers, with the report submitted to the Home Ministry. The internet had been cut off in certain areas, and large gatherings had been prohibited due to concerns that the issue could escalate into protests or violence. The killing of Atiq Ahmed and his brother has shocked the nation of India and highlighted the issue of extrajudicial killings carried out by the police in Uttar Pradesh. The incident has led to further criticism of the BJP government and calls for action to be taken to ensure the safety of individuals in police custody. The judicial investigation into the incident will be closely watched to see whether it can bring those responsible to justice and prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future.